Hello, it's Hannah from Yogi here and welcome to my channel. So this is a short and sweet class focused on happy hips. You won't need any equipment. When you're ready, just roll out your mat and let's get started. We're going to start lying down on our backs. Bringing the soles of the feet to the floor, so a nice bend in the knee, just allow the knees to rest in gently towards one another. Option to place the left hand on the heart, the right hand on the belly, or you can have the hands just resting alongside the body. Palms upwards is a nice kind of open stance, or if you'd like to feel more grounded, press the earth, press the hands into the earth and use that to ground you down. Taking some deep breaths in through the nose. Closing down the eyes or bringing them to a soft gaze. Allow yourself to arrive on your mat. Beautiful. And when you're ready, bring those feet a little bit wider. Let's exhale the knees over to one side so you can bring the hands a little bit further out to the sides. Inhale up to center. Keeping the eyes closed if that feels good for you. Just working on some gentle breath and movement together. Exhale to one side, inhale up to center. Gentle windscreen wipers through the legs. Bring the knees up. Bring the soles of the feet a little bit closer towards the bum. Knees are in line with the ankles and the feet. Bring the palms so they're facing down just beside the body. And what we're going to do is start to gently roll up, pressing into the heels, gently lift the pelvis up and off the earth. So gentle movement, really, really small. Just rocking that pelvis up. So it's a nice kind of curve through the back. And starting to arch through the spine. So imagine that you're curling through, tucking that tummy in. And then arching away. Starting to roll through the spine. And then coming back to a flat back position, let's press the heels into the earth, press the whole of the feet, and then we're going to raise the bum up and off the ground, finding our bridge pose. So really pressing into the heels, feeling this opening and stretch through the front of the body, press into the forearms and the hands to help with the height. Option to stay here, or you may want to wiggle the shoulder blades underneath and just find a little interlace with the hands. Giving you that extra height, really pressing away, feeling that stretch, that opening through the front of the body. Beautiful, holding for one more breath here. And then gently rolling the hands out to the side. And you're going to gently, really slowly start to roll down from the very top of the spine down to the base. When you're there, bringing the knees into the chest. And let's do a little rock from side to side, enjoying that sensation in the lower back. Then we're going to bring either the hands on the knees or perhaps behind the thighs and start to create some breaststroke legs. So these hip circles, bringing the knees in towards the chest and then away from each other before you bring them back together and come into the chest again. So little circles with the knees parting. Engaging the core just to give you a little bit of stability as you start to work through this ball and socket joint. Happy hips. Let's change direction. You can really work, noticing. We're just getting the fluids in the joint nice and lubricated. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring the knees in towards the elbows. Option to stay here or option to walk the hands down, perhaps the calves to the ankles, or maybe finding the outsides of the feet. Finding our gentle, happy baby pose. Option to have a little rock through the spine here. Gently releasing back down towards the earth. I'm going to bring the hands over above the head. Take an inhale. And then exhale, bring yourself into a little crunch. Coming back up, let's bring the feet up to the sky now. Crunching in. Inhale, bring the legs up and the arms out. Exhale, crunching in. A couple more of these. Making this one the last one. Crunching in and then bringing yourself down, hugging the knees gently into the chest. Let's rock and roll up through the spine. Come up to find yourself in an all fours position. Sinking yourself back to your child's pose. Let's come to a wide-legged variation, bringing the knees wide, toes together. Sinking your head and chest down to the earth, fingertips stretched out in front. Pausing here, breathing into the hips. One more breath. And then gently rolling yourself up. Let's roll through to find ourselves in a downward facing dog. So tucking those toes under, shifting the hips up and back. Option to walk the dog, so pedal out through those legs. Bending one knee and straightening the opposite if you would like. And then you're going to really think about pressing those hips up and back. Come to a nice stable, steady downward facing dog. Press into the right foot as you lift your left foot up and back. Nice and high behind you. And then bringing it out to the side. So see if you can bring your left heel towards your right bum cheek. Bringing it back up, straightening it off. Exhale into your bent leg. Inhale to your straight. Couple more of these. And then this time we're going to bring the knee in between the hands, stepping it through, lowering the back knee down towards the earth. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky, really pressing those hips towards the front. See if you can engage the right bum cheek just to switch on, get a nice stretch through that front of the hip flexor on the right side. Pausing here. And as you exhale, bring the hands to the inside of that left foot. You can wiggle the foot a little bit further out if you need, and perhaps wiggle also using your toes to slide your right knee back until you find a nice lizard pose stretch. So we're in low lizard or dragon pose. Pausing here, feeling a gentle opening in the hips. We're going to come up to find a gentle twist, so just bringing the left hands to the inside of that left thigh and twisting over towards your bent knee. Keeping the right hand on the floor just to support you. Gently releasing the hand back down. Let's bring the back foot to meet the front foot to meet the back, and then hinging the bum back. We're going to find a wide-legged child's pose, sinking our way back down to the earth. Taking a couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, rolling yourself up, tucking those toes under, coming straight up to find your downward facing dog. Option to pedal through those legs once more if that feels good, or just stay in stillness, working through your alignment, seeing if you can tweak the pose to get anything more out of it. Coming to stillness if you are in movement, feeling really grounded through the feet, starting to press more firmly with the left foot into the earth. Inhale the right foot up and back this time. We're going to work with that bend and straightening once more. So inhale here, exhale coming to the bent leg. Inhale back, exhale, finding that scorpion tail. Inhale out. Exhale, right heel towards left bum cheek. Inhale. Last one. When you come back to that straight foot, inhale and then exhale, bringing the knee in between the hands, helping it through as you need to as you bring the left knee down towards the earth. Let's inhale the arms up, finding our low lunge, pressing those hips forward, seeing if you can engage through the left bum cheek, getting that nice hip flexor stretch. Pause here for another couple of breaths, allowing the shoulders to soften as you bring those fingertips to the sky. If you're clenching through the face and the jaw, see if you can let it go. And then exhaling the hands, just the inside of that right foot. So where you might want to just wiggle the toes out slightly and perhaps wiggle the left knee back. Option to pad underneath that back knee if you need to. If you've got anything going on with the knees. Pausing here, just allowing a gentle stretch and opening through the hips. Breathing into the hip area, just enjoying the sensation. Deep belly breaths. And then bringing the right hand into that right hip crease, twisting from the middle of the back, keeping that left hand on the earth, just a super gentle twist. Bringing the hand back around and bringing the front foot to meet the back, bringing the knees out wide, sinking the bum back, bringing the arms forward, forehead towards the earth. Allow yourself to settle down onto the earth, feeling like you're surrendering down in a beautiful wide-legged child's pose. And when you're ready, gently rolling yourself upright. Going to come into reclining heroes pose now, so you're very welcome to pop something underneath your bum if you'd like. So it could be something like a blanket or perhaps a brick or block. Or you can just work with the floor, but you're going to bring it so that the feet are just to the outside of your knees. You're in a kneeling position. Staying upright might be enough for you. So if this feels a lot in the thighs, in the kind of hip flexor area, stay upright, just work with your breath, just concentrate on breathing through and trying to release those very tense muscles. If you'd like to add additional stretch, all you're going to do is gently start walking yourself back. I'm going to move myself, there's a little bit more space. So either staying upright or you're going to start walking yourself back. Either coming onto the flats of the hands or perhaps coming down to the elbows. Wherever you are, you need to keep the knees flat on the earth. If they're coming up, you've gone a bit too far. So you're just going to ease yourself up if that's the case. Wherever you are, just pausing for a couple more breaths. And then gently rolling yourself up, coming forward. And let's finish off in a comfortable seated position, cross-legged or whatever feels comfortable for you. Bringing the hands to the heart center. Let's bow the head towards the hands and just thank ourselves for stepping on our mat this morning and giving our hips a little bit of love. Hopefully you enjoyed that super short and sweet class to get those hips feeling nice and happy. If you would like to get notified of my future videos, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you very soon.